On the other side of the city, far from polished floors and guarded silence, stood a house that had long surrendered to hardship. Its walls were tired, its paint peeling like skin that had known too much sun and too many seasons of neglect. Inside, the air carried the scent of dampness, medicine, and quiet endurance, the kind of place where survival itself was a daily negotiation. From within emerged Jamal, 18 years old, lean, with shoulders already burdened by responsibilities far heavier than his age deserved. He stepped into the doorway with a school bag slung across his back. The bag was swollen, not with books alone, but with a few carefully folded clothes, hope stitched together with desperation. His eyes drifted instinctively to the corner of the room. There lay his father. Once a man of strength and dignity, now reduced to stillness 2 years earlier. A workplace accident had shattered more than bone. It had fractured the entire rhythm of their lives, paralyzed on one side. His father could no longer rise, no longer work, no longer speak with clarity. His body remained, but his independence had been cruelly taken from him. Now, Jamal's mother carried the weight of the entire household. She was both father and mother, provider and nurse. By day, she chased small incomes. By night, she returned exhausted, only to tend to her husband's needs somewhere between all of that. She fought to keep Jamal and his younger sister, Nana, in school, and to keep medicine within reach. Jamal, the only son, had become the family's silent pillar. He lifted his father, bathed him, carried him outside when sunlight was needed, and guided him back when the body could no longer obey the mind. Strength had become his language, sacrifice his daily routine. And yet, today, he was leaving. He lowered himself slowly beside his father, his knees touching the cold floor. "Papa," he began softly, his voice trembling despite his effort to steady it. "Every day, life here grows harder. Mama works until her body begs her to stop, just to make sure we eat, go to school, and that you get your medicine." His father's eyes followed him, filled with awareness, but imprisoned in silence. As the only son, Jamal continued, "My heart punishes me when I see her suffering for us. I've thought of leaving school to find work to help her. But there is no work, none that would change anything." He swallowed hard. "So I've decided to leave," he said quietly. "If I go, Mama will only need to worry about Nana's school fees. She can focus on you, one burden less." His father shook his head weakly, forcing a refusal his body could barely express. His lips trembled as he tried to speak, but only broken sounds escaped, meaning trapped behind failing muscles. Jamal looked away, tears stinging his eyes. "I'm leaving with Johari," he said at last. "We don't know exactly where we're going, only that it's far, far from this region, far from this pain." His father strained again, desperate to stop him, but the body refused. The effort left him trembling, helpless. Jamal sat there for a long moment, staring at the floor, letting the weight of that final image burn itself into his memory. Back in Johari's home, persuasion had turned into negotiation. "Please," her mother pleaded, her voice soft but relentless. "Give her one last chance. Boarding school will separate her from Jamal. I believe, truly believe, she will succeed." Her father exhaled sharply. "I've said it before, I do not have money to gamble with. But if you use your business savings and she passes, I will repay you if she fails again. Then the loss is yours." Johari, hidden in plain sight. Risen with the calm that masked calculation, her mind raced, not with fear, but timing. Then she stepped forward. "Shikamu, Baba." "Marhaba," he replied, surprised. "Shikamu, Mama." "Marhaba," her mother answered warmly. "Where are you going?" her father asked, noticing the bag on her back. "To tuition," Johari replied smoothly. Her mother's eyes lit up instantly. "You see," she said, turning to her husband, "she's already shown commitment. This is why she deserves that final chance." As her parents continued debating, voices rising, softening, circling the same argument, Johari watched them closely. She waited for the smallest opening, the briefest moment of distraction, and when it came, she vanished. Silence followed. They turned to look for her. She was gone. Outside, Johari ran. Her feet struck the ground with urgency. Her breath sharp in her chest as she sprinted through the streets toward the place she and Jamal had agreed upon. The bag bounced against her back, but she did not slow. When she reached the meeting point, she stopped abruptly, bending forward, hands on her knees, gasping for air.